Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another edition of Netters Network Thursday Things. And of course, since my guest is Star Trek Logical Spock, I have to have on as my co-host Carton, the Klingon Clara. How you doing tonight, sweetie? And what are you sipping on?
I'm doing well, thank you, and I'm sipping on a blood wine. No, I'm not.
That'll be Friday.
Yeah, that'll be Friday. Wild cherry sparkling water, and yes, that picture is me in costume. That is my Klingon kit.
So I was trying to show mine, but for whatever reason, it doesn't want to show. Yeah. Superman doesn't want me to have an avatar today, so I can't show you my Klingon.
Well, that's okay. That's what I was saying, technical difficulties. It happens.
Oh, StreamYard's been weird lately. I mentioned on my last stream how I got that little heart in my chat.
Yeah.
And it's right at the end of the first comment that I post, so it's in the way, and you can't, or the first comment that's there, and you can't read whatever is on the end, so words are cut off, and it makes me nuts. And now I can't do an avatar, so it's like, what? Yeah, makes me crazy. Well, without further ado, I'd like to introduce my guest for this evening, Logical Spock. How you doing tonight, sweetie? And what are you sipping on?
I'm okay. I'm not sipping on anything.
Oh. Well,
okay, well, that's fair. And it's only an hour show, so we should be okay.
Yeah. And I'm drinking a Diet Shasta cream soda. It's like, I know Troy's got the cherry sparkling water that we've been talking about so much. But I think we're wild cherry watered out. Last time we got it, I had ordered it for delivery, and they were out of the black cherry, so they gave us a whole bunch of wild cherry.
Actually, I think wild cherry's, it's similar, but I think it's just a little bit more tart.
Now, see, to me, the wild cherry tastes like cough medicine.
Oh, okay.
So my allergies are acting out.
And deleted scenes, thank you so much. You're such a hard-working blue wrench. I super appreciate you.
Absolutely. It's like I want to make sure that I say hello to everybody, because I always type in my hi sweeties. Let's see if this wants to be cooperating. Hey, it sort of is. I can type in somebody's name and it actually shows up this time.
There you go. Welcome, Sasquatch Attack. Good to see you.
Okay.
Yeah, Shasta Pop was my favorite when I was young. I liked the 37 version of them.
Can you speak up, sweetie? It's really hard to hear you.
Yeah.
I liked Shasta Pop when I was younger. The grape soda was my favorite.
Oh yeah, they still, some places still have that. We have, what is it? Menards sells it over by us. With the off-brand versions of Dr. Pepper and stuff like that. I think they call it Dr. Shasta.
What is the computer doing? I'm trying to type in my hi sweeties and my screen keeps changing. It's like, stop that. Well, I'm going to keep typing in my hi sweeties after I say hello to everybody.
Okay.
Because it's taking me
go
longer
ahead
than
and
I
go
want
through
to.
it. Make sure
So,
everybody feels welcome.
Yes, of course. Of course. First in there is the love of my life. That last call with Troy Pacelli guy.
Yep.
Yeah, it's like, he's sweet on me.
A little bit. 30 plus years sweet on you, I think.
Yeah. Then we have Logical Spock saying hi.
Yep.
And then, of course, everybody's favorite Blue Wrench, Deleted Scenes, saying hail to all, and dropping those links in. Let's see.
Quickly becoming one of the busiest YouTubers in the YouTubosphere.
Right? It's like if I was monetized, I'd have to give him a cut.
I know, right?
We also have Big Al Presents saying hello, everybody. Hope you have a great show.
Big Al's just punching out those 10-word reviews. You should really check those out.
Right? We also have Jerry Lahane. How you doing, sweetie? And Connie Clary. Hi, honey. Evelyn Hampton. Hello, Admiral. How you doing? Talking about Star Trek.
Yep.
Evelyn is the admiral of our ship, the Hashtam.
Yep. Admiral Bruhashma.
Mm-hmm. Oop. Hey, stop jumping. I hate it when it does that. You're scrolling and all of a sudden it jumps down a whole bunch.
That's because everyone's in here saying hi. Don't forget Sasquatch Attack. Say hi.
Yeah, it's like, I know I saw it and then it disappeared and I couldn't find it. So, there it is. So, saying hello. Did I get everybody?
But I think that catches us up, and if we missed you, by all means, make sure you drop a chat and say hi so that we know you're here.
Yeah, say, hey, you missed me.
Yup.
I can say, I can drop in my hi, sweeties, because I always put those in.
Absolutely.
So, yeah, I think that's everybody in the chat right now. And I'm actually going to raise my laptop up a little bit so I'm not leaning over so much. So, Logical Spock, or Joshua.
Yep.
Tell me about your channel. Why you got it started. And how you came up with your name, Logical Spock.
Yeah, but maybe we should start there, because I think everyone in the chat knows you as Logical Spock. Where did Logical Spock come from?
Actually, that's a weird story. In one of another person I go to channels, in their shows, there was a person in there that had, he's actually called Thug McCoy, but a Gary guy in Samuel's channel. Anyways, I kind of came back with, it was in a show of his, I think, Samuel's, that I changed my name to that.
Gotcha. Yeah. And so I'm guessing you're something of a Trek fan.
Yeah.
What's your favorite Trek series?
Probably the original one.
That's safe. That's fair. That's fair. What did you think of did you watch Enterprise?
No.
Okay, that's fine. I mean, a lot of people are surprised that I didn't watch. There's many episodes of Deep Space Nine that I missed, and I have to explain to them that here in Chicago, Deep Space Nine aired on WGN locally, which was always being Star Trek was always being interrupted on that channel by local baseball, and so there were so many episodes that I missed because of that growing up in the Chicago area. So I had to get it on DVD, and I've just never gotten around to watching them all. But I promise that I will. Real quick, want to say hi to Gorilla Random Thoughts, who just joined us.
Hey, Gorilla.
Good to see you, my friend. Gorilla Random Thoughts was a guest here a couple months ago, actually. I hope you're doing well. He's got a great channel too. Definitely check him out. Lady Mist dropping the blue hearts and flowers for Netter to encourage you, because she knows that's your favorite color.
Because she's amazing that way.
Yep, and Gorilla Random Thoughts says, Kapra. Yes. Kapra etch nu and I get a rose. Thank you very much, Lady Mist. So back on it. So yeah, back to the whole YouTube thing. We've seen you in the chat. We've hung out with you here and in some other channels. How long have you been hanging out on the YouTubes? Not everyone's been around this particular social medium for the same amount of time.
It's been a while. I can't tell you how long, but I probably would say about at least 5 years.
Okay.
And
what brought you to YouTube in the first place?
I don't really have much of a social life, so I'm trying to be on here to make friends and stuff.
Yeah, I think that's a very common thing that many of us have. Although, admittedly, most of us were talking about the past 3 years. Once we started the whole lockdowns and things, everyone pretty much became isolated and was looking for a way to be social online. So that became a very common touchstone for all of us, I think, in many, many ways. Gorilla Random Thoughts says he's doing well, but a friend of the community could use people's thoughts and prayers right now. Yeah, tell us who is that, and we'll make certain to keep them in our prayers.
Absolutely. So now, Joshua, because that's the name that's showing up.
Yeah. No, yeah. If that's let's go with Joshua.
Oh, it's like I'm always afraid of doxing somebody.
But
because I know the real name.
That's the name you offer. That's the name we'll go by.
Yeah. You don't have a lot of content right now, but I'm sure you're going to be adding more content. And is there a particular way that you want your content to go? Like, do you want it to be more on Star Trek? Do you want it to be more about
how would you describe your channel and your intended topics, brand, whatever you want to call it?
I haven't really thought about that yet, but
okay.
I kind of am autistic and stuff, but I was gonna do stuff like about Asperger's syndrome. And maybe help in that area.
That actually would be great. I don't see a lot of videos discussing things like that, and it is helpful for someone who maybe was just diagnosed and they could use some helpful advice on how to handle it.
I would be interested, now that you've said that, to see if now in your suggested videos you start seeing things about Asperger's and so forth. I always have a feeling that some bot on the YouTube sphere is listening in on the conversations. We'll see. But yeah, no, that's a great thing. There's actually a number of channels that I've been watching that people just have. They zero in on what makes them unique and something that they have some insight on and something they feel they can contribute and share, and they end up becoming a subject matter expert. So yeah, that's definitely something worth pursuing. I'm trying to chat and type at the same time.
I know, I'm doing the same thing.
which isn't good.
Multitasking. And of course, Troy and I both work from home.
You know what? To heck with it. I'm not going to type. I got a microphone. So Jerry Lahane is going to be a guest in a couple weeks. Jerry, when you come on, you get an opportunity to when you go into StreamYard, you can choose the picture that you want to use to represent you, just the way I have here. So that's perfectly fine, and we'll do an audio check with you. Don't worry about it. But let's focus on Joshua right now. So Joshua, we certainly, as Netter said, don't want to dox anyone. It's always unwise to be too open. But just in general, what part of the world do you come from?
I live here in Wichita, or Kansas.
Wichita, that is awesome. Well, that is still the Midwest, right? That's not too far away from where we're at in Illinois. We live up near Chicago. That's great. And did you grow up there all your life?
Not in the town I'm in, but mostly in Kansas. Yeah.
There you go. And what have you done in Kansas?
Avoid tornadoes?
Well, yes, everyone in the Midwest does that.
Yeah, Wizard of Oz.
Yes. I haven't really done anything like the storm chasers people do, but
There you go. And what do you like to do for fun, Joshua?
games online and hang out in chat rooms and stuff.
Well, yep, we've definitely seen you there. As far as the games online, what kind of games do you like to play?
Ones where you kind of have to think and stuff, and like just clicking games, just something to pass the time.
Sure. Yeah, I think a lot of people, and Aged Boomer is often kind of indirectly picked on me because he plays a lot of modern games and I don't know most of the games he's talking about. I told him the only game I really play online is Star Trek Online, which it's an MMORPG, so I mean I'm sure that it's not too dissimilar from many others like World of Warcraft and a lot of the other ones out there, but so yep, I definitely get what you're talking about, and those kind of games are kind of nice too because you can be a little bit social if you choose to be, or you could just kind of play by yourself or whatever.
Exactly.
But yeah, and like I said, we've seen you, in my chat, Netter's chat, sometimes on the Geeky Geezers and whatnot. What are some of your other favorite YouTube channels? Ones that we might want to look into?
I think the person that Netter's, the person that likes Netter's channel, her name's M's Mad World. That seems kind of cool.
Okay, yeah, absolutely.
And I haven't really looked at much of any, but.
Yep, Max World Entertainment is a great one.
Oh, yeah.
Especially if you are a Trek fan, especially if you like Star Trek fan films, and not just Star Trek. He does a lot of other things too, but we have focused predominantly on the Star Trek ones. Absolutely, yeah, good stuff. We've been a member of his channel for over 2 years now. So,
and what's funny is he's Trey and my husband Troy.
Yep.
That's Troy.
Yep. So I'm hoping one day to either get him over here on Netter's channel or over on mine. There is some overlap, so that does make it difficult. But it would be great to do the Trey and Troy show. That would be fun.
Hey, Aged Boomer, how you doing, sweetie?
Speak of the devil, you see his horns. There's Aged Boomer. Howdy, my friend. Good to see ya. Yeah, it's been a crazy week for the geeky news. I'm compiling those notes for you, and I'm like, wow, yeah, you've been all over that. Good. But anyway, so yeah. So let's see. Today is Thursday. Oh,
Thursday?
Max World Entertainment. Speak of the devil, see his horns. Greetings, programs. Can't stay. Have to go get Nicole from work, but wanted to stop by and say hello. Smash the thumbs up button. Much love to Troy and Netter's Network. Yeah, we were just talking about you, Trey. We were asking Logical Spock what some of his favorite channels are. You were the first one he came up with. We were saying we've been members at your channel for a little over 2 years now, and we were talking about how great it is, the watch parties of some really great fan films, particularly of the Trek genre. So super appreciate you, man. But yeah, man, thanks for stopping by. You are good people. Ah, and he's blushing.
Give Nicole a hug for us.
Yeah, say hi for us.
No, I do hugs. You might just say hi, but I do hugs.
Well, yes, I do too, but there you go. The two are not mutually exclusive, by the way.
And that's another example of Together We Grow.
Yep.
Max World Entertainment, a bunch of other YouTube channels that we're all on. We promote each other. We help each other to grow because together we do grow.
Absolutely.
We share out each other's streams. We go there to encourage one another, and that's what this channel is about. We want to help, or I want to help. My co-host probably wants to help too. People's channels to grow. It's like let's see if we can get some new people into the chat so that they can subscribe to other people in the chat, and we can grow that way.
Absolutely. Max says, really appreciate and love you guys. And see, that's what I love about Trey. I know he means it. He is good people. Thanks so much, Trey. But yeah. So,
in fact, here's an interesting little thing that I don't think anybody in this chat knows. I had gifted Maxwell Entertainment, so Trey, a Saurian, is it Saurian brandy?
Yeah, it's Saurian brandy.
Saurian brandy bottle. Basically, it's a George Dickel bottle. It's the brown bottle with the neck that kind of goes on the angle, and he has it sitting on his desk for his streams. I don't think he's filled it yet, though. Have you? If you're still here, Trey, have you ever filled the Saurian brandy bottle with anything?
Yeah, I'd been wondering about that. And Amira wanted to say hi. Good to see you. Are you? Do you have a stream afterwards? We'll do a Netter's Network raid if you are.
Yeah, it's like we do that too. It's like if we know somebody is doing a stream after my show or after Troy's show or whatever, we'll go over there. We'll do a raid on their channel and just help promote.
Absolutely.
And Amira, I just subbed to...
Well, you're already subbed to her main channel. Probably.
I subbed to this one too.
Okay.
She said we rated her once.
Actually, at least a couple times. Yeah. Absolutely. But yeah, so there's another great chat. You know what, Amira?
Yeah, because this one doesn't go to her main.
Remind me again. I gotta find your channel again, and it's not this one. Yes, I know this account is not the channel that we. This is not the channel you're looking for. Give me a second. It's Lioness Exiled. Let me get a hold of it and drop it for you real quick.
Another really lovely lady.
Let me get there. Home. There we go.
You could tell we're old because we talk through what we're doing.
Yeah, well,
go here, click here.
I don't think it's so much being old. I think it's not being able to split my attention. There we go. Yeah. Lioness Exiled, she's got a great channel there. She's a young lady with a great head on her shoulders. I'm going to say incredible perspicacity. That's what I'm going to say.
That's one of those $5 words.
That's one of those $5 words. She's clear-headed, and she's got wisdom beyond what you would expect for someone of her years. Absolutely. So definitely go check out her channel. And I want to say, Amira, are you on Thursday nights or Friday nights? I can't, or is it Saturday nights? I know you're after one of our streams, and I can't always remember which one. I usually rely on somebody to come into my chat and let me know, or I see it on the Twitter tweets.
I think you're making her blush.
Oh, stop! Yeah, I know, but come on. Saturdays, okay, yeah. So Saturdays, you kind of overlap a little bit then with Netter and Big Al on their watch parties. So it's after the watch parties. We watch a movie, then we send people over by you. So good. So there's the link, just a few up there, guys. Make sure you do a right click on her, subscribe to her channel, and we'll remind you on Saturday when we do a raid.
Absolutely. What's that together?
Speaking of movies, Joshua, Logical Spock, tell me what. I'm not going to ask what the last movie was that you saw, but I'm going to ask what is the last movie you saw that you really enjoyed?
Oh, probably. Oh wait. Yeah, Star Wars: The Last Jedi, I think.
Huh?
Okay, you like that?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. You're absolutely allowed. I think it's also very crucial. This is one of the things that I've said, and a lot of my favorite YouTubers have said. We seem to be in a society that has gone from being able to have great conversations in Discord, agree and disagree about things, especially things that aren't really that important, and just enjoy that. But it seems that so many people nowadays, if you don't like the things they like, all the things they like, and if you don't dislike the things that they dislike, it's like they don't want to be friends with you, and it's so frustrating, you know. And I've
Or they misbelieve something.
Yeah, absolutely. And I've just had too many friends, especially in the past 3 years, just they don't want to associate. They don't want me to ruin their brand. They don't want me, because I disagree about, something. I liked something that they didn't like. That's just emotionally draining. I call those kinds of people emotional vampires. And unfortunately, that's kind of spreading these days. At least that's been my experience.
But as far as movies go, you can see behind me, we have over 1,000 movies.
Yep.
So if you tune in on every other Saturday, you'll get to see one of these. And I'm currently in the C's.
Yeah, well, every other week, because you're saying those are the weeks that you play specifically those DVDs.
And
but
the other week is Big Al.
The other week is Big Al, and I'd say about a third of the time that he's doing one, we probably already have that movie somewhere in our library. So
Probably. Although there's been a couple times where he's mentioned a movie that I've never seen.
Like just last week, Bells on Their Toes. We wouldn't have even known that movie existed if it weren't for Big Al.
Exactly.
So thank you for that, Big Al. Absolutely.
And we finally watched... Wait, what was that movie that we just watched?
Yeah, Bells on Their Toes.
No. The one with the guy whose dog got killed.
Oh, that's right. We hadn't shared this with the community yet. Just a couple people behind the scenes. So everyone had been recommending to me for the longest time, we got to see John Wick. And it had been on my list. I really, really wanted to see John Wick. And there's like, isn't that about a guy whose dog gets killed? And I'm like, yeah, that's what I've heard. So it turns out it was on Tubi. So I'm like, oh, we can watch it for free. We could just, and I got to be honest with you. It was a pretty good movie. And Netter even said, she's like, wow, this is kind of like The Punisher. I gotta say, I was actually surprised when we watched The Punisher and Netter liked it so much. I did not think that was going to be her kind of film, but she loved The Punisher. She loved, I don't know if I'm overselling it that you love John Wick, but you seem to like it.
I liked it. I just thought the ending could have been a little bit more spectacular. It was a little bit of meh.
Yeah, I mean, I see why you say that. I don't know. I guess that they're leaving it for the sequel, right? Because I know that there are sequels, so we're gonna have to.
As far as the big bad boss is concerned, it was meh.
Yeah, it would have been nicer.
The Punisher
had this big spectacular death. Yeah. So
he had hand grenades.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but I like to say there's a little bit more to it than that. Yes, it's not just that his dog gets killed, but that's the thing that people keep bringing up. And boy, talk about emotional manipulation. You kill somebody's dog, you better believe people are going to be mad at you. Evelyn says, I like sci-fi movies, kaiju movies, submarine movies, and pre-World War II aviation movies. I am with you, Evelyn. That is good.
I think the best line in John Wick was, so what? It was just a dog, and I stole his car. You stole John Wick's car and killed his
exactly.
dog. It was like, I'm paraphrasing because I don't know it exactly. But it was just kind of like, that's the...
There's a reason they call him Baba Yaga, right? Exactly. Connie loves the John Wick franchise. Amira, you two are doing very well. Thank you so much. Super, super appreciate that. Connie's waiting for John Wick 5. Yes, I heard there is going to be a John Wick 5. Yeah, I think John Wick 4 was the one that just came out in the theaters.
Okay, this guy should never own a dog.
Well, wait a minute. He just got a second dog. I don't think his dog gets killed in every movie. At least I hope not.
Don't know.
Age of Boomer likes zombie movies. I have, ever since Shaun of the Dead, I have really been getting into these comedy horrors. These zombie comedy horrors. We just saw one with Billy Connolly called Fido. That's a brilliant one. You can threaten me, you can threaten my family, but if you threaten my dog, it's World War V. I like that. Hell, we're skipping over 3 and 4 and going right to World War V.
Yeah.
Yeah, Fido. Obviously, Shaun of the Dead. What was the one? Anna and the Apocalypse. That was another good one.
The only time I didn't mind listening to Christmas music not in the Christmas season.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, we have a rule in this house. No Christmas music until December 1st. Because before then, it's Thanksgiving time, or Halloween time, or some other holiday.
Yeah.
But December 1st on, it's Christmas time. Makes sense to me.
And,
Hey, Orville Nation, how you doing, sweetie?
Hey, PJ, good to see you. Evelyn says, love John Wick movies, got DVD and the fourth movie yesterday. Awesome. And yes, PJ of Orville Nation, whom we're always quoting on this channel with Together We Grow. I super appreciate that about him, and he is really, he is the patron of that attitude on our channels. We work to emulate that. That's why we do what we do. So thank you so much for that, PJ. And although he's called Orville Nation, his channel is far more diverse than just the Orville. He's a big Trek fan. He's a big sci-fi fan in general. He's a fan of that sci-fi show with the big circles that people Stargate through that one.
Big circles.
Yeah. Stargate. Yeah. So let's see. I've been all over the place. Sorry about that. You can, by all means, this is your channel, Netter. If you want to jump in and redirect me, that's.
Sometimes
I tend to do that to
something, and
I do that to Age of Boomer all the time. Kind of run ramshackle over him on his channel.
So Logical Spock, you said that you're going to be you want to put out some videos. Excuse me. Just to be more informative, so that would be great. And I'm looking forward to seeing those, and of course. Make sure that when you sub to Logical Spock, you hit that little notification bell, so when he does put up new vids, you will be the first ones to be able to watch them.
Absolutely. He's got, I think, like 2 videos right now, so yeah, you got to start somewhere. Yeah. Deleted Scenes is saying that his 4K unboxing of John Wick 4, he gives a link to that. Yeah, make sure you go check that out and give him a thumbs up. Deleted Scenes is... he's like Gunga Din, always faithful, and he deserves a like and a share and subscribe, if for no other reason because of the hard work that he's always putting in. But as far as Stargate goes, I'm sorry, guys. I'm sure it's really good, but I never watched the series too much. Loved the movie. Only saw a handful of the first show, and I know they've got like 25 different spin-off series, but I've only ever seen.
It's like I saw the movie. I thought the movie was great, and I think I saw maybe 1 or 2 of the episodes, and it didn't feel like it had the same feeling to me. So it didn't make me want to watch it like the movie did. The movie I thought was fabulous. I love the movie.
And for those of you sci-fi fans, especially in the Orville Nation milieu and so forth, be sure to check out. There is a what do you call it? A preview or promo that just dropped recently of the upcoming Babylon 5 animated feature that's going to be coming out soon. I have not even seen it myself. I just know of it. I know that. Can't remember. Somebody sent it to me, and I haven't checked it out yet. But I was busy today, so that's my excuse.
Yep, Spock's getting something, or logical Spock's getting something.
Yep, absolutely. Let's see.
Yeah, I want to see if there's any check.
Orville Nation says, "Yay, cool." I don't know if that means you've seen it and you already know it's cool, or I've just informed you of it and now you're excited about it. Either way, there you go. No matter where you go,
there you are.
There you are. Absolutely.
Yep.
Everything okay, Joshua? What happened?
Yeah, I was fighting something.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, so PJ was saying he didn't know about it. Thanks for letting him know. So yeah, I'm sure you can. You can find it out there on the blogospheres.
Cool. So Joshua, did you find what you're looking for?
Yeah. You guys know the show Dukes of Hazzard from back in the day?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, Tom Wolpat and John Schneider. Absolutely.
Anyway, John Schneider has been making movies at his own studio in Louisiana. But anyway, I want to change my the movie that I last liked, and it's this, the To Die For movie, the recent one.
Put it more to your right.
Oh, okay. So you got the movie. Show him the.
Let's see if I can figure out how to do a person. Wait, hold on. Solo layout. There we go. So now hold it up more. There you go.
There, yeah. Yep.
Cool.
That's from John Schneider's studio.
Yeah.
Show him the CD that I just got you, sweetie. It's right behind you. So yeah, I've been following John Schneider too, and you guys know he's a musician, very talented singer, and so I got his most recent album for My Sweet Smile. It's called My Sweet Smile, dedicated to his wife who just passed. It's kind of heartbreaking, really. He's got a photo album inside, and he was saying that for each of the songs, as he was recording it, she was there in the studio, so he literally was making eye contact with her with each song that he sang, So when that day one when it was released, I ordered it.
So I can try to turn some of these pages to show.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go through the whole book, but
he's John Schneider has a YouTube channel. I really would recommend you check it out. He's got some of his music up there, kind of like blogs and whatnot. He's good people. Definitely should follow him. Yeah. He was he was Jonathan Kent on Smallville. Honestly, my favorite Jonathan Kent, to be honest with you. No doubt about it.
yeah, I mean, I can see why you would say that. He just had that mild manner.
I mean, Glenn Ford was great in the one movie he was in, but I think John Schneider was a great successor. But, yeah. So, yeah, I'm glad you brought that up. But, yeah, John Schneider. But and he's got a great version of the Dukes of Hazzard theme. He's actually got a couple good versions of the Dukes of Hazzard theme that he performs on his channel. So definitely check it out. But there you go.
Yeah, Orville Nation saying his wife passed away.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, she had a bout with cancer, and then he took unsurprisingly some time away from YouTube. And now apparently he's going to be going on tour this summer. So that's, well, I don't know if you'd consider going on tour or if he's just got a concert coming up. But, yeah, definitely check that out. Thank you, Deleted Scenes, for dropping that for me. Babylon 5, The Road Home is what it's called. Yeah. I have all of Babylon 5 on DVD. The whole series, The Crusade, the movies, got all of them. So I guess I'm going to have to add The Road Home as well. But, yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
So we are at the 3/4 mark. This
Yes.
is where we usually start to wind it down. Joshua, what would you say do you have anything coming up, say in the next couple weeks, that you'd want people to know about, or is it just make sure they're keeping an eye on your channel for when you do put out new content?
Yeah, probably just need to be on the lookout. I don't really post videos very often, so.
That's fair. Okay.
Okay.
There you go.
Are you going to be a guest on anybody else's channel?
No, not yet.
Okay. Well, I'm going to take this opportunity to, since I've kind of run ramshackle all over your channel tonight, Netter, I'm going to use it to promote mine, because tomorrow night on Last Call is going to be a special one for me, I feel.
Yeah.
I'm going to be doing, with of course, my designated driver, Age Boomer, we're going to be doing a retrospective of the Indiana Jones franchise, especially with the new movie coming out. So looking back fondly with some great memories of Indiana Jones. Our special guest bartender will be Michael French of Retro Blasting, because he's just a little bit into Indiana Jones. He's coming in as our subject matter expert. I referred to him as Professor Michael French of Retro Blasting University.
This Amira had a typo, an unboxing video.
Unboxing.
Unboxing.
That is probably the best typo I've ever seen. That is brilliant. You couldn't plan something like that. That's great. Thanks so much, Lioness. Okay, and so that is Friday night. Saturday night over on Big Al Presents Films with Friends, we are going to be continuing or wrapping up James Garner June. Support your local gunfighter from the year I was born, 1971. That's at 9 Central, 10 Eastern. And of course, if you do not have your own copy of Support Your Local Gunfighter, I'm going to say, why not? It's a great movie. But if you don't, of course, the link will be provided to off-platform that I'll be hosting so that you can watch along with us. Mm-hmm. Films with Friends. That's exactly what it is.
We always have the Cosme link pinned to the top of the chat, whether we're on Big Al's channel or mine on Saturdays, so that you don't have to worry about having the DVD and trying to line up with us when we're starting it off and staying with us, because sometimes your DVD might be a little bit longer or shorter or whatever.
Or you don't hit play at exactly 3, 2, 1 play.
Yeah.
Which brings us to Sunday. Now, this is where you got to keep an eye on me, Deleted Scenes, in case I get this wrong. But I do believe it's episode 18 of Unscripted with Deleted Scenes, 7 Central, 9 Eastern. The topic is preservation dogs. I believe that's right. Very, very clever little play on Reservoir Dogs. Uh-huh. Great movie. Love it.
Wouldn't that be 8 Central, not 9 or 8 9?
Well, Geeky Geezer.
You're right.
Sorry.
He's right. 7 Central.
Right.
It's a typo there. It's 7 Central should be 8
Good
Eastern.
catch.
And actually, 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 Central. Okay, so yes, Logical Spock Joshua, you were right. See, this is why you guys gotta keep an eye on me. I mess these things up because I'm...
it's the time zoney things.
It's the multitasking and the time zones and the confusion with the numbers and the whole and all of that. Which brings us, of course, to Geeky Geezers. This one I know is 8 Central, 9 Eastern on Age of Boomers channel, where we bring you the week's geeky news, at least the stuff that we found interesting. A lot of it is stuff you're not seeing on the other channels just because, well, we're weird and we're bringing you the stuff that we're interested in. But if we cover stuff that you see on other channels, we're probably going to be bringing you a slightly different perspective. At least that's my perspective on it. Later on, I think that after our show, if I'm not mistaken, deleted scenes, you also have... oh, I just dropped Geeky Geezers again. See, this is the multitasking again. Give me a second. Control Z. There. I hit the Control V instead of the Control C, and that's what screwed me up. So midnight Eastern Time, 11 Central on Sunday. The Other Side of Midnight with deleted scenes. I did not see a link earlier, so I assume that's happening, right, Stephen? Verify for me, let the chat know. But that's where we go after the after we get some refreshments and hit the head. Then we go over to the Other Side of Midnight. At least those of us that can stay awake that long. Some of us are old. And as usual, I don't know about anything that's going... Oh, no! I take that back. I don't have a link just yet, but Wednesday, I am going to be a guest over on a Pacific 414's channel. Not 100% certain what time. I know it's like... I want to say it's like 5 Central, 6 Central. Whatever time it is, I'll... I know it's earlier in the evening. So I know he's setting up that link today. I will go ahead and put that out on my community tab. If you guys are following me, you will see it. And that brings us around to next Thursday. What's going on next Thursday, Netta?
Next Thursday, right here on Thursday Things, my special guest will be the Padawannabe,
where we will be interviewing the Potawatomi and chewing bubblegum. And roll out of bubblegum. That's what
well, you got some juicy fruit over there.
I do have some juicy fruit. Yes, I could chew the juicy fruit. so that'll be next week right back here with the Potawatomi. Okay, I'm done.
You sure do?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Actually, I'm going to do one of those things because I've been trying to show the links.
There you go.
There we go. So that is all that we have for tonight.
Yep.
So Joshua, any last words?
Then my ride over. This Saturday is my birthday.
Oh!
Happy birthday!
Awesome. So when everyone pops into Big Al's stream on Saturday, make sure that you say happy birthday to Logical Spock.
Absolutely.
We had a lot of birthdays this month.
Yep.
Awesome. Big T, any last words?
No, I just want to thank everybody that stopped in to say hi, to hit the thumbs up, that shared out the stream. You encourage us so much, and honestly, we wouldn't be doing this if you didn't keep encouraging us. So it's your own fault that we keep coming back every week. That's all I got to say.
Okay. Our sound seems to be getting kind of wonky, so it's a good thing we're near the end here.
Yep.
And of course, you know what I always say. We can talk amongst ourselves, and it's all about good and fun, but it's so much more fun when you guys are joining us in the chat. You're dropping your comments, your questions, your trivia, whatever it may be. And it doesn't feel like we're separated by miles or continents in some cases. It feels like we're all hanging out in the same room, enjoying each other's company, having a great time. And you're not just our friends. You are our family. We love you guys and we appreciate you. You can be anywhere right now, and you chose to be here, and that means so much to me. Thank you again for joining us, and we will definitely